Good morning, everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Trying to find an angle there. 73 comfortable degrees inside. Humidity's a little bit low, but we got to get some water in the humidifier. And the temperature is dead. I think the battery needs replacing. Yeah, and it comes and goes, but it's been like that forever. So, it's supposed to be in the 40s today, so it's going to be a beautiful day out there. Just put some wood in the fire with that warm, cozy glow. Oh, I love it. Firewood, wood heat it's a more even heat. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I love the wood heat so much. It's so comfortable throughout the entire house. Hey guys, well that's it for the wood supply for now. I'm gonna have to go down and cut some more wood today. There's the puffer ball, my lovely little wildcat. Not so wild anymore. Boy, you're warm. You must have been out in the sun. The sibling of this kitten is still timid, and we can't get near it. I don't know why. This cat is so soft and so lovey. The puffer ball. I call it a puffer ball. You can tell why. So lovey. Beautiful sunny day. 36 degrees right now and rising. I see I've got to trim that tree branch because now the sun is starting to rise in the sky again, and the solar panel's being blocked, which is going to reduce my power because that section of the solar panel will be cut out by the blocking diodes. So I'm not getting all the power I need and could have. The ground is, well, the snow is melting. It's getting soft. So there's the puffer ball. You're a lovely thing. Always there. Everywhere we go. So it's a beautiful day. No firewood left by the pit. That was all stacked up, but we burn all that. Pine burns pretty quickly, so that's it. That's gone. I'm gonna go out where the oak tree is. My neighbor told me there's a down tree that I was allowed to come and get, so I'll be out there today. What's that? Oh, there's a piece of wood. Must have flown off from splitting. I can knock that out and let it dry. It's good. There's a couple pieces here and there. So anyway, I'm going to go out and cut some of that oak today while it's warm and beautiful out. Look at that. Awesome day on the homestead today after all the cold and snowy weather. Wow, these heat up fast. I just swept this off. That's ice. You see it sliding? Does it show up? Boy, a little bit of sunlight on these. Up there it's already melting off. That was all covered in ice. See, this one I just finished last. Can you see that? Look at that melting. That's awesome. Look at it running down. So these panels don't get much sunlight in the winter, but the sun is starting to rise and they're starting to get a little bit for a couple hours a day now. So better and better. They're gonna defrost now, so to say, rather quickly. Oh yeah, look at that, even in the middle. I don't know how well that shows up, but wherever the sun is shining, these heat up fast, really fast. So already it's melting off. Right here, it's all coming off, look at that. So very soon, that was all solid ice a minute ago, and I swept it off. Very soon these panels will be cleared off and we'll be producing some good power out here in the off-grid solar powered shed. Let's go inside and have a look at what we got going on. Haven't been out there in a few days. It's been so cold and dark and snowy. 13 volts, 72 watts coming in, 5.7 amps. It's the beginning. They're going to clear off, and when the sun shines through there, we'll have some really good solar power pumping in here for a couple hours today, which is going to be good for these batteries. They need it badly. My other batteries, this is hooked up to the ones down below, are at about 12.5 volts. The ones that the Q3 charge accelerator was running on. The Bedini, I got to fire up the Bedini motor. This here keeps these golf cart batteries, those two sets, from freezing Although, when it gets really cold in here, the ice crystals get in there and the grease gets thickened, and this won't run. And that's why I have the Quanta shut down, because it gets so cold in here, I don't want to hurt it. So, I'll let this run now that it's not frozen. What's the temperature? It's 21 degrees in here, but I'll leave the door open and warm it up in here. Our chickens are healthy. We got Jersey Giant. Is he gonna crow now that I turn on the camera? He was crowing. That black one is a Jersey Giant, and he's about halfway grown, I think. They're supposed to be big, big birds. All our there he is, there he is. All our little girls are grown up. Beautiful little girls. Healthy birds this year. They are very healthy birds. They get plenty of loving from Melanie. The birds are Melanie's lovely little friends, and she has taken over complete charge of the birds except for cleaning. I have to get in there and clean out the cage again. But these are our little girls. That's our little tiny girls that we raised inside the except two of the gold ones we had from the first batch in around April, I think it was. And then the other ones, all the golden ones, were the tiny little babies that I raised up inside the chicken coop from 1 day old in the chick brooder. And they're looking good. Melanie, she gives them fresh water and food multiple times a day. And they get scratch grains plus their normal feed. And we're going through about 200 pounds of chicken feed in a month for, I'm not sure how many birds. It's hard to count moving birds, but we had 26 or 28. I'm not really sure. So somewhere around 26 or so birds here. And we're getting about 12 eggs to 13 eggs a day. And we expect that number is going to grow, obviously. So there's our girls. I know I haven't been out much, guys, but I've really been programming heavily on the websites and everything else on the computer, doing the cryptocurrency, and just really I haven't been out much at all, except for to do the chores and take care of things. So here we go, homesteading again. Back to it, guys. And our faithful friend Pufferball. Everywhere we go, the Pufferball is there. By the way, the electric fence is off right now. The deer broke the fence down, so I have to repair it. How you doing? She's entertaining herself now. She now can play with her own toys and entertain her own self, so we don't have to. Huh, Michelle? Is that good now? Are you happy? She's concentrating on her toys. Over here, we're in float mode, I think, because we've got, let me hit the button. Oops. I can't get my camera in there. 14.3 volts at 1.9 amps on the batteries. You can see the battery indicator up here up top. They're full and happy. So we're doing well. I am charging my cell phone on the USB output. And I don't charge my cell phone with anything but now. I just keep it right on here all the time. Because it's free energy. That's solar power free energy right there. Off-grid homesteading with Melanie. What are we doing?
I'm cooking cake.
Are we shy again all of a sudden?
Yes.
We're going to have cake. What's this juicy thing over here?
It's just, I need to thaw the...
What is that, Melanie?
Secret.
That's a secret. Well, I guess so, because I don't know what it is. Well, guys, Melanie is working her magic in the kitchen. Hey, guys. I'm in the admin panel of DIYTube.video. Got 144 total videos. Some other people are uploading videos now. Got 1,480 views and climbing. 25 members have joined up. That's pretty good, with 21 of them have subscribed to other people. Got 13 comments, 36 thumbs up, had some thumbs down because it was a troll that I got rid of and corrected the mistake, the whatever you want to call it, and 1,186 minutes of video to watch. Pretty cool. So things are rolling here and looking good. If you've got a small channel and you want to come join, please do email me, troy.thedoityourselfworld@gmail.com. And you know, if you got a relatively smaller to medium channel, I don't have a lot of space for larger channels yet, but when I get some funding, we will be opening this up to everybody. So thank you for everybody who has come over here and who's checking it out. And if you haven't seen it, come on over www.diytube.video. I'll put the link down below. Hey guys, there's this massive oak tree was down. I've been cutting on it for a couple days. It's a lot of fuel for our house. Oak burns so much nicer. So that's 1/4 of what it was, that piece down. I've got 3/4 of it cut up. I'm gonna start loading. My truck is still down and I'm not gonna have the money now to do it. So I'm using the car. I'm loading the stuff in the trunk of the car. And I get about 4 days of burning out of one trunk load, not truckload, trunk load of firewood. So these big pieces are gonna have to wait. I might have to bring my axe over and split them on site to get them into the car and fit more in there. But all this brush out here, that brush pile over there, and all up into here is all this big oak tree. Big tree. So I've got loads of wood to haul out of here yet. And then I still, like I said, I've got to cut out the trunks of it, which I haven't even hauled out any yet. So 2 tanks of gas on a massive oak tree. Maybe 1 more tank of gas to finish this up. Really amazing, the Husqvarna chainsaw. I love it. So I'm gonna get hauling and get home for lunch. I just got home to this. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. Smells good, Melanie. 44 degrees out. It's beautiful. But 80 degrees inside. Can you see that? I'm trying to show you. Oh boy, we gotta open some windows in here, Melanie. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Gonna have lunch. Well guys, you've asked me how it feels to be a father. And this is real. Now it's real. There's toys all over the place. Now it's becoming real, everybody. It's a weird feeling. It's cool, it's exciting, it's scary, and now it's real. The toys are all over the place. Well, it was a beautiful day. All that remains is the wetness behind. A lot of it. Almost like raining. That's from the snow. Got cloudy. I'm walking funny because I have holes in my shoes. I accidentally put my shoes on and not my boots. Anyway, the sun is gone. I'll show you, I got some wood in the car. I went out and cut and got a load of wood in the trunk. There's a whole mess more over there for me to go get. But yeah, now I'm gonna have to get that truck going. Let's go have a look at the wood shop, or the electronics lab, and see how things look after they had some sun on the panels today. Oh wow, you see how dark it is, right? I'm still pulling in, okay, it's not much, 16 watts. It looked like more. 16 looked like a big number at first. 13.8 volts, bro. It was good for the batteries today to get that full sunlight. Really good, and a warmer day. The Nini's been running all day. I can adjust it down a little. Those batteries down there need that. And we're up to 36 degrees in here. So tomorrow's going to be warm again too, and I'll keep it opened up. I'm surprised that it didn't really warm up in here as much as it is outside. Considering it's wide open. It sure cools down in here fast enough. Still charging things up, guys. During the daytime when we have sun like this, I bring out everything. My Sunjack LED light stick is charged and happy. Charged up all my phones today and everything using the off-grid solar power here. So we do use the off-grid solar power here in this house. Well, there's a trunk load of wood. Some of that over there I had here already, but from here over is one trunk load, and that'll last me about 3-4 days, probably about 4 days. That oak burns nice and slow and hot. I do like it. After burning pine all year so far, the oak is a great blessing. Huge difference. Melanie, how many eggs do we have now? How many dozen eggs? Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 dozen eggs, Melanie?
Yeah, this one is 2 dozen. So.
Oh, there's another dozen. 18, that's 2 dozen?
Yeah.
19 dozen eggs. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to call the neighbors. We're getting a dozen eggs a day, Melanie?
Mm-hmm. And then we have there. I have to wash that again.
Oh, 20 dozen eggs? Oh, we're in trouble, Melanie. A dozen a day.